It is quite a popular behavior in the music industry. Name dropping. Don't do it! Why? What name dropping means is that you try to associate yourself with a lot of people first, to then drop your name in every related conversation you will have with anyone from the industry you're in, mostly the music industry, because it happens the most there. And you do this in the hope that it will make you a better artist, or producer, or engineer, or road worker, or stock boy, or radiation. This all comes forth from uncertainty, and in the real world it doesn't make you any hair better than you already were. And it's also tiring as hell if you do it. I've met multiple people that suffer from the name dropping disease. And every time I have a conversation with them about music, I get so tired of all the names. I cannot register it all in my brain. The conversations also take much longer than they should need. You know, it's not necessary to talk about that you've worked with I don't care who. And the danger behind this behavior is also that the information you really want to give to someone doesn't make it true because of all the noise you are making with all those names you're dropping. I'm so done with those name droppers. Maybe you are also, let me know in the comments. So let's look at this name dropping situation from a different perspective. I'll also change the camera angle right now because... So for the example, I use my profession as a mixing engineer, but this thing goes for everything. So picture yourself a mixing engineer that is reminding you through several different ways that he has worked for great artists, great names, all those blah 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 names. And I can imagine that knowing that you would love him to work on your track. And he would also love it, of course. Because I can imagine that he wouldn't care about your track at all. He's got better things to worry about. You would be very small compared to the very big artists he has worked for. And you know, I've seen this before with clients that first came to my studio and then said, nah, we don't know it. And then went to a Grammy winning, I don't know, engineer who's worked for I don't know who. And you know, that engineer didn't give anything about their sound or their track, or it sounded like shit when it came back. So yeah, name dropping and also complying to name dropping can be a, well, expensive and maybe also dangerous thing for your music. Because if you see someone that's really proud of the names he's worked for, he is only proud of the names and not on the work he actually did. Because you know, it doesn't matter for who it is, it matters that it's just the best sound you can make, and it matters that the artists and the clients are satisfied. That's what matters. And you know, I've also worked for some big names, and most of the times I didn't even know that I was working for big names because there was a ghost producer in between, or I only knew it when I heard the track back on the radio. And I always say to everybody, I don't care for who it is. I really don't, you know, I just want to make the best sound. And if that is for someone that only has got 5 listeners or someone that has got 5 million listeners, that shouldn't matter. So don't name drop, focus on the things that really work and just try to be as best version of yourself as you could be. And with that, I'm ending this video. If you like this video and want to see more of these, let me know in the comments below or with a thumbs up, or check them out over here. And also consider supporting me on Patreon. That would mean a lot if you do it. Thank you a lot for watching and bye bye.